Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I am here for day 10. We're already on day 10. This is so amazing. Love this collaboration. It is called Hashtag Creep on June 24, hosted by Tracy Fox Creative. All the information concerning this collaboration is below, listed in my description box. You'll find all the collaborators, excuse me, you will find a link so you can find all the collaborators and the story and how to get these awesome printables from Tracy Fox's Etsy shop, and an introduction video so you can learn all about it. I'm going to get right on into it today. These are the excuse me, the items. This envelope, gorgeous. I think it is my favorite so far. The lace, you can see the netting on the lace on the black background is just gorgeous. This is how it goes, just like that, and then folds down, but I'm not going to use that today. I'm going to make a tag out of one of the extras. I think I printed 2 on this day, or I didn't use it, one or the other. That envelope and this with the ghostly figure of the reverend or the priest walking through the graveyard, and then it says Alice then sees someone dressed as a church reverend casually wandering beside the small cemetery. Well, if that's not creepy, huh? I love it. I'm going to use this, was a file folder, and I just cut it off so that we can have a, I think we'll probably call this, we'll just call this a journal card, folding journal card probably. Let's do that since it doesn't look like a tag. But I think that Alice was probably inside, and she was probably doing something domesticated, like, you know, dusting or something. And she's looking out these windows, and that's where she saw the figure of a reverend walking beside the small cemetery. And here it looks like they're in the cemetery. Either way, it would just be kind of startling. But I've already inked this up. I think it looks great. Excuse me. And I've already inked this up, and I did round the corners on the bottom, but I'm going to put this on the front as a pocket. Just a little pocket. So let's go ahead and get this glued down. I hope everyone is having a wonderfully creepy day. If you're participating in Hashtag Creep on June 24, just let me know in the comments and I will pop over and watch your videos. I love to see other people's take on prompts, especially if you're showing me how you're doing it, then I would just really love to go see it. 20 people can do the same thing in a different way, and then they're all different. So I think that's amazing. I love watching crafters craft. And then here is a tag that was left over from another day. I just inked it up with the red, and that's also the cemetery, a cemetery picture. And here we have this. Why don't we put some lines on this so we can journal on the back of it? How about that? I think that would be fun. Let's do black. Get some ink on that. And I'm not too fussed that things are totally straight. You all know that. There we go. Just going to smash it down with the back of this. Just want some lines on it so we can journal. Looks great. That works perfectly. Love that. And I already did a hole punch in it, so we can just get some little scraps here. Let's see, the thinnest one probably will work. I don't like to bulk up my journals unless that is just the intent or that's what someone ordered. Let me get my little poker tool here. There we go. So I'm trying to just use really thin lace on this one. That poked in there. it's just a scrap. I like to use all the bits and scraps. Oh, that's just perfect. That is just perfect. Just a really small, thin, but it just gives that little scrap of lace there. It looks really nice. How about we just let's actually trim that off. There, I think that works very nicely. And we can, let's put some keys on the back of this just to add something to it. I think that might look nice. Excuse me. Let's see. We'll just, how about we just do it to the side? That'll be nice. And off the bottom. How about right about there? Just a little addition there. That looks nice. Leave that key over there. And we can just pop this down in here. I think that looks nice on our fold over journal card. There we go. That's going to work great. Now let's open it up and see what we want to do. I want to put the ghostly figure here. You can see through the Reverend. So I want to make a pocket, side pocket. So let me hold on to this side because that's where I want the pocket to be open at. Because the last video I glued it all down and I was going to make a pocket. I don't think anyone's ever done that, have they? Glued the entire pocket down and not left opening. Never. Okay, let's just put it about right there. Just hold it down for just a moment, just long enough for the art glitter glue to grab hold. I like that. I think this is really bland looking. Let's just add some more keys. Oh no, wait a minute. Here, I have a bone. Let's use that instead. That would be nice and graveyardish, right? Just ink that up. Oh, that looks really good. I know it has numbers on it, but I'm not too fussed if it's going the wrong direction. We'll be fine. I like that. That looks great. And this is what we're going to just tuck in the pocket here. So let's just see what we have here. We could just staple this down the side maybe. That might be cute. Just tuck it in. Actually, we need a lot smaller of a piece. Let's do this. Maybe we will. Okay, work with me. There we go. I think that'll be cute. Let's just get my regular stapler out here. Bear with me just a moment. I'll get this so I can staple it on there. That's pretty. Let's tuck that in there. There. I think that's great. That will look. It won't look. It does look pretty cool. I like that. Excuse me. Now, what do we want next? Where's my other piece at? We put that one there for a tag. Oh, that's right. I was just going to use the bones and put them around for a little border. I think that will work great. And then we'll have a journal spot here. Let's just do them just kind of randomly. That. I like these. This is fun. One more about right there. That's fun. I like that. Turned out nicely. So we have another thing that we need to do. I want this to be like a curtain that, excuse me, what's her name? Alice. She draws back the curtain and she sees this figure by the cemetery. So let's get this lined up and we will go ahead and get that. I think we're going to staple it. That might be the best way to go. First though, let's take that out and take that out. I want to put the date here on the back in a pattern to add to the pattern. Let's make sure it's on the 10th. Yes, it is, June the 10th. Do we want to do red or black? Because the brown won't show up very well. Let's do red. I think the red will be a nice addition. Just randomly stamp the date. Doesn't have to be stamped out totally all the way. There, that looks good. I like that. I'm going to just put the date right there. I really like this date stamp. I think that looks good. We're going to go for that. Put that away. Okay, now all we need to do is pop this back in here. Our little side pocket. That looks nice. And we want to put this right here. When I cut it out, because it was a little fussy cutting out this, excuse me, lace. Let's pull this up so that you can see the top. Okay, let me get one in the middle first. There we go. How is that? There. And see, she's looking out the window, pulled the curtain back. There it is. I like that. I like that a lot. There's our pocket there. The cemetery, and then she's looking out that window and she sees the spirit in the shape of a reverend or a priest. Then there is our little journal in the back of the little prompt. And that is it for today for my take on hashtag Creep on June 24, hosted by Tracy Fox Creative. I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. This is for June the 10th. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.